rolling. It's just
Okay.
okay. All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Facebook Live session. I am Dr. Denise with Beautifully Educated, and I'm thrilled to have you here today joining us. And as you may know, I'm in the process of launching a new pilot course focused on helping motivated professional women to master their professional style and confidence on a budget. And today I have a very special guest with me, the wonderful Michele Coombs. And Michele is a brilliant brand strategist and expert in human design. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is human design? Well, you're going to learn all about it today on our Facebook Live. But before that, I just want to give you a little bit of Michele's bio because it's very, very impressive. So, as we said, Michele is a branding strategist that focuses on branding, marketing, and she is a life coach who helps you to leverage the art and science of human design in order to unlock all of her clients' perfectly unique marketing, communication, and social media strategies. And we all know that whether you're in corporate or if you're a solopreneur, it is very important that you have the right marketing strategies to either market yourself, market your company, or market your own business. And with that, her clients are able to create the online content that works so well for them. They're able to be hyper focused and connect with the movers and the shakers and the money makers. And at the end of the day, we all want to increase our bottom line. So, with that, um, Michele, would you please walk us through what human design is and how it can help us transform the way we think about our personal style, look, and voice, which we all know is the true soul of our
Mm.
business? Not our logo, not our business cards, but our personal style, look, and voice.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for that intro, Dr. Denise. I will talk about human design all day. That's why I made it my business. So for anyone who doesn't know what human design is, it's as if Myers-Briggs or Strengths or DISC and astrology had a baby. So you said art and science of human design. It's a little bit of science. It's a little bit of woo. It's a lot about energy, our own unique. Every human vibrates has a different vibration, and the key to turning this into a business or a look or a style or a message or a brand is leveraging that truth. So we are going to be the most attractive to the people we want to be attractive to.
That's right.
When, first of all, you know who you are on the inside. One of my friends has this great saying that if you're inside the dressing bottle, you can't read the ingredient list. And I feel like that's what it is. We're inside the bottle. And it's so much harder to see ourselves than it is to see other people. So what I found with the human design is it's a map. It's a blueprint of the purest version of me. So when you can get to that and you have that map, it becomes so much easier to brush off all of the things in life that we have picked up about who we should be. And bless all those well-meaning people who just wanted us to get through life easily, but who gave us the messages that you should be like this. You need to do this. You need to be a certain way. And then you see your human design chart and realize how many of those messages are not true.
Yes.
They're just not true.
That is powerful.
And then when you bring that really true, like the soul version of yourself to your work, to your life, it becomes so much easier to have relationships, to be, I'm a coach for small business owners and entrepreneurs. So they're selling themselves.
Yes.
And the purer and the truer they can be to themselves, the more attractive and magnetic they're going to be, and the more people are going to respond. And my favorite part, and we'll probably talk about this in a little bit, and it makes everything more fun. It makes business so much more fun because you now have permission to show up as who you are. and feel good about who you are, because we all have a perfect chart. This is my personal belief. This is what I bring to the human design, is that we all have a perfect chart. So go be your perfect self.
Yes, and we can operate in our awesomeness
Yes,
unapologetically, right?
absolutely.
Unapologetically. We know who we
Absolutely.
are.
Excuse me.
I love that. So, Michele, that was great. Very insightful. Now, can you get a little bit more narrowly focused
Mm-hmm.
and explain to us how our understanding our human design can influence our personal style choices
Mm.
and how we can align our wardrobe with our human design in order to enhance our confidence and our presence?
Oh, such an interesting question. And I'm just going to preface with, this is definitely why I would have my clients talk to you, is because I can help them, like I said, remove all of that stuff that's covering up who they really are.
Mhm.
And what I have found is that when you start to embrace that, you find very quickly, I'll just speak for myself and for, I've heard this from my clients. You go into your closet and there's some clothes that just literally don't fit anymore.
Yes.
You see them and go, I wear that because my mother wore that, but I don't even like it. I
Right.
don't want to wear that anymore. I want to wear this other thing over here. Oh, and then you put on the thing that you're comfortable in, and everything, you get the confidence back, you get to relax. You're not subconsciously trying to put on a show for everyone, trying to be something that you're not.
Yes.
And when that energy is, when you're sending out a signal that is super clear, it becomes so much easier to know what you like and to embrace what you really look good in and what matches you.
Correct. It helps. It gives you a more tighter lens when you're
Oh,
getting dressed for the day, when you're shopping. You can be laser focused and get rid of that overwhelm
yes.
of
Oh,
just
shopping
being all over
overwhelm
the
is
place. Yes.
real. Oh,
Yes.
and the simplicity of it. So, this is true for the branding, the marketing, the business coaching that I do. When you know what you're good at, when you are given permission to embrace what you're built for, like the work that you're really here to do and that you're better at than anybody else, you know what strategies and what teachings and what styles to just chuck. And
Right.
you said laser focused. That is one of the major benefits. You say, I'm not going to be good at that strategy. That dress, I'm going to wear that dress, but nobody's going to believe me. We
Yes.
were
Yes.
talking earlier, um, about playing dress up. There were my whole first career. I felt like I was playing dress up,
Yeah.
trying to be something that, yes, I'm a professional, but yes, I love bright colors and floral patterns. And I think one of the more important things, this is just coming to me, is that when I show up in a room and I'm bright, because I'm just, I'm loud. I have opinions. I talk, I tell stories, I wear the bright colors, and it's,
That's what makes you so engaging.
thank you. Thank you. But when I
Yeah.
can show up that way, it's not just the color and the dress and the style, it's the I'm confident and I speak my truth on a
Yes.
whole different level, because subconsciously I'm accepting myself for more of who I am, and I'm willing to be more bold when I wear what I want to wear and what feels good for me.
It's like you're transforming into your superhero, your supergirl, or your Wonder
Yay.
Woman outfit, right? And that's when your power comes out because you just feel so good once you put that
Yeah.
on, right? And it just gives you that. That's why often men sometimes will say that red is a power color for them, and they'll wear a red tie. This is my power tie today, and
Mm-hmm.
that's for a reason, right? Or for me, it might be a red dress. Okay, this is my power dress. I know I'm unstoppable when I wear this thing.
Yes.
Yeah, and then but you have to learn that about yourself. And I love the way you said it's the blueprint for me knowing um, the best version of myself and what my true authentic self is. It's a blueprint, and it's something
Yeah.
that you can always refer to, and you
Hmm.
have it. It's almost like it's stabilizing you and grounding you and helping you be
Yes.
much more secure and self-confident in who you are.
Yes. Yes. And that just comes out in all of it. you know.
Yes, yes, yes. So,
Hmm.
Michelle, I know you had a chance. You might, I think when we talk to our audiences, it's very important to kind of show and tell. So, do you want to give a little sliver of the example that we were working on before we got here to actually show human design in action?
Yes, I would love to. So everyone, in human design, we use your birthday, the time you were born, and your location, and we run a chart. So this is where the similarity to astrology comes in. This is where it actually gets the most interesting. So she gave me her information, and I have run a chart for Dr. Denise. And I'm looking over to the right, just so everyone knows. Her chart is on a big screen over here. I'm not reading email. So I look at her chart, and the first thing I see is power. Everyone, by the way, Dr. Denise is an absolute powerhouse. She has an
Oh, thank
extremely
you.
unique chart. She has just a whole set of activations that I don't normally see. So follow Dr. Denise. She's on the rise for sure. So one of the things that you can do, so you can go, there's a lot of places on the internet, you can go and get a free human design chart. Now, if you're watching this and you would like a detailed chart for free, put a comment under this video and I will reach out to you. If you're here and you're with us, I would be more than happy to run that detailed chart for you. That's just a little bit better than the free ones on the internet. So what you can do when you have that chart is there's numbers called your personality. Those are generally going to be the numbers in black. And we look at your sun. So we look at your personality sun. It's usually going to be the number at the very top right. So all the way to the right side of the page, all the way at the top. And I look at Dr. Denise's. This is called your brand.
Wow, look at that.
It's such a straight translation from a chart to marketing to your messaging strategy, your ideal client, your brand, your themes, all of it. It's such a good tool. So hers is the number 57.4. So I go to my human design text and I go and I look at number 57, and it is called intuitive clarity. So this number, the personality sun, is the biggest energy in your chart. So in human design, we talk a lot about energy and energy fields. So we have an aura. I like the term aura because it describes exactly what I'm talking about. But you can think of it in
Yes.
terms of your magnetic field, your energetic field, and our fields are always interacting. So when you come into someone's presence and your fields start talking to one another before anyone has said a word, this is a very subconscious. This is just energies talking to one another, and it's basically your first impression. You get it and you, again, this is energetic and subconscious, but you get a first impression of someone as soon as your energies touch and start to interact. And this number is the biggest energy. So to make this your brand, you lead with this.
Wow.
Since this is something that people are going to feel from you automatically. So they feel it, it's subconscious, they get this impression. And the more you are introducing these concepts as part of your brand, the more coherent you are. And it's not only your energy is clearer, think of it in terms of trust. You are showing up authentically.
Mm-hmm.
People go, oh, she seems very honest. You get a lot of authentic, you get a lot of honest, because that subconscious impression is very clear. And for us, it's so much more fun to show up this way. Like, this makes showing up so much more exciting because I get to show up as exactly who I am. And that's how I'm going to make the best business. So it's just
Yeah.
a win-win all the way around. So
And
yours, go ahead.
no, I was just thinking how we talked about the law of attraction. right?
Oh,
And it's all
yes.
about attracting the right clients for our businesses, or attracting the right opportunities. If you work a job, the right job where you're going to be able to be utilizing all of your talents and your gifts and your skill sets and be appreciated, right? Because it's so
Yes.
important to, especially if you're in a solopreneur, as I know you mostly have
Hmm.
solopreneurs as clients. You're not trying to coach the whole world. You are trying to coach your ideal target market. And this
Hmm.
can be so effective in helping you attract those individuals, right?
Just those people. Yep.
Yes.
Yes. So for you, we've got that. It's the power of intuition and clarity. So what this tells me immediately in terms of your brand is that one of the things that you would be able to do for me is bring a very intuitive sense to what you're doing. So I could work with another stylist who's very mechanical. She's seeing me, she's looking at my ideal client, she's looking at, strategy, she's saying, well, I think you should show up this way. But working with you, you're going to be able to know things and sense things and see things about me that other people wouldn't be able to intuit or to interpret. So you're going to find an aspect of me that I may not even know is there, that other people may not know is there. So you're bringing forward this gift of helping me get to a place of clarity.
Wow. And Michelle, how empowered I feel having you discover these things about me and make me aware of them.
Mm,
That helps to boost my confidence in my space of helping to empower women to be the best versions of themselves and go after their goals and increase their impact and income.
yes.
So thank you for that.
You're welcome. And that is just the tiniest snippet of what you can do with human design, especially when it comes to your messaging, your marketing, all of that.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, now let's just take it in just a little bit further. I mentioned at the beginning of the call that I am launching a pilot course, right?
Yay!
Yes, so exciting. That's coming soon. And I will be sharing information in the comments on how you all can sign up and get more information about it. And tell me how the human design concepts integrate with the major topics of my course. So, my topics will include, developing a budget friendly capsule wardrobe that you feel good about every day, and boosting self confidence, and, you know, achieving a perfect fit for your body shape. And then, more specifically, and I know that you and I spoke about this the other day at nauseum,
We talked.
simplifying simplifying our daily dressing routine. I've just discovered how many women just get stressed out from that and from shopping. So tell us more about how human design plays into that.
So first, the confidence, and I'll just, go back to what we were talking about just a little earlier, is when you know that you like what you're wearing and it feels good and it looks good, you just show up differently
Yes.
in the world. That
Mhm.
that confidence, and I love it that you include voice
Yes.
as one of your your brand pillars, is because there's that scene in the movie Almost Famous where the two main characters are talking and he's saying, oh, I'm 18, and she goes, oh, really, me too, and he says 17 and she says, really, me too, and then he finally gets to his age of 15 and she said, see, the truth just sounds different. And that is just the truth. The truth just sounds different. And when you are showing up in your confidence and you have a message that is finely tuned to who you are, and you are speaking literally, it could be about your business, but when you are literally speaking from your soul, people hear you differently. And I make the analogy that you and I could go on stage and give the exact same speech. And we're both very good presenters. We're great speakers. We could go up and do a very high quality version of the same speech. But if it's in your truth, they will forget I exist. and they will go, wow, I've never heard it that way before. And that is one of the most powerful things that human design can do, is when you start delivering from your soul's message. And you can be a realtor, you can be a massage therapist, you can be a life coach, and talk about what you do in a way that really represents who you are. And then that magnetism, that law of attraction, that confidence just blooms. It's so beautiful. And then the simplicity side of it. I
Yes.
realized I deep dive into my own human design all the time. I'm always learning new things about myself. And I have been able to leave so much distraction behind,
Yes.
because I know that seems like a good idea, but it's not for me. And now I know it's not for me. So you're able to really pare away a lot of things that that's not for me. And I'm going to laser focus.
And that translates exactly what I always say. We could definitely be a great team, because once you're through working with your clients on human design, you bring them to me to help them simplify. Just like once your mind is simplified, you are very clear. And then putting together your signature look and
Mm-hmm.
your signature wardrobe,
Mm.
it will become simple for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know without a shadow of a doubt what works, what doesn't, and
Yep.
how to shop with purpose, how to get up in the morning every morning and dress with purpose, how to pack with purpose when it's time to travel.
Purpose. Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes. It makes everything simpler. It really does.
Yes. So that is just so exciting, Michele. Just looking at this topic from this a different lens and
Mm-hmm.
showing the public how deep it is, right? It's not surface, it's definitely deep.
Oh, yes.
So yeah. All right. Well, now why don't you share with the audience how they can reach you
Thank
and how they
you.
can learn more about human design?
Yes. So the name of my company is True You Human Design. That's my web address. It's just trueyouhumandesign.com. You can check out my services there. And I'm also offering something brand new. My people are loving it. It's called the Brand Boost Breakthrough Audit. And it's where I go ahead and run your human design. So I have your chart sitting there. And then I review your socials, any website, any sales pages, and make sure that how you're presenting is that truth vibration that we were talking about, so that people hear it and go, wow, they're attracted automatically. And you saw how quickly that information can be gleaned from a chart. So we'll go ahead and put the link for that in the comments. It's just $60. You get a custom audio from me going over all of these things for you, and you can see very quickly if anything needs tweaking, if something is not working, how to make it work very fast.
Awesome. That is something that everybody should definitely look into, because that will truly change the game in
Yes.
your life,
Yes.
personal and professional. So thank you for that, Michele.
I'm very happy to do it. Thank you.
Yes. So to sum up our key points for today, we talked about the integration of human design with your personal style and how that can truly elevate your confidence and your authenticity.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're interested in diving deeper, you already know how to reach Michele and the wonderful offering she has going right now. And I also invite you to be a part of my pilot course. I'm looking for a small group of very motivated professional women that are interested in developing style and confidence and achieving a professional look without breaking the bank. That is the name of my course. I'm so excited about it. And I will be leaving uh, the information in the chat for you to get more information and how you can sign up.
I'm already thinking of so many women that I'm just going to go and tell about your course and say, you must work with Dr. Denise.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Well, at this time, it's just been so great chatting with you today.
Yes, thank
And
you.
yeah, more to come, because I think that um, the uniqueness of the two of us speaking together on this topic is very impactful. And as I
Mhm.
mentioned before, it's work that's definitely interesting and it's needed.
Absolutely. There's so many brilliant men and women out there that deserve to be heard, and they just frankly should be working with more people. And part of what's
Absolutely.
holding them back is not being able to show up. And the world just needs more wisdom. So let's get those folks out there and making more money and working with more people.
That's right. We're all for it. So, thank you so much for joining us today for the Beautifully Educated Facebook Live with our wonderful, wonderful guest, Michele Coombs, brand strategist and expert on True You Human Design.
Thank you so much, Dr. Denise. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Bye bye.